You're stunned. I don't care. Dodge again. We got one guy stopping him from attacking every round, and we got another guy just stun locking him out of the fight. Bleed him at 15. At 15, what happened? It's a very different fight when you come back and your guys are leveled up and you actually have a plan. Oh, and he's attacking my guy with the repost. So he'll attack back. We planned for that too, yep. Let's get going. What's up, guys? I'm the Blue Titan, and welcome back to another episode of Darkest Dungeon. The last time we were here, we were focusing on the Antiquarian, and we had a huge gameplay spotlight on that character, what she did, you know, her upsides, her downsides, her focal points, and all that. This time, the goal will be to take care of either the Crocodilian or a boss. I haven't really decided yet. We'll figure all that stuff out. I want to go take care of this Crocodilian. I don't know. I'm really not too sure here on this one. They should just flip a coin. Oh, we got to go for this. Can we? Oh, I really wish I had Reynold with us. I might take Reynold out of his thing to bring him with us this time. I want to get this. I want to do this mission right now. This item is insane. The Sacred Scroll, very rare. Minus 10% stress across the board, plus 33% healing on all healing for the Vestal. This is crazy, guys. This is probably one of my favorite items in the game. I think this item is insane. If I can get that early, that's going to make any healing that we do, just we're never going to have to worry about health for any time she's on our team. I might actually pull one of my guys out of stress relief to do that. I'm going to do it. I know that sounds crazy, but I want him. I want to go and I want to do this mission right now. I'm going to go beat this boss. Guys, I want that item. Let's see if we can level up their base weaponry. Yeah, let's give them some armor. It's a lot of money to be spending, but I want to make sure I get this item. I want to make sure that I have the best chance of success with higher dodge base, higher HP. This is why we save our money, right? To make sure we can tear one of these guys apart. All right, let's get in there. Let's go. Woo. First boss, let's go. First real boss.
Mystery over life and death was chief among my early pursuits. I began in humility. But my ambition was limitless. Who could have divined the prophetic import of something as unremarkable as a twitch in the leg of a dead rat?
The exposition in this game, I think that's part of the main draw to the game to me, is I love how serious the designer of the game was, this with writing, like the lore and taking it seriously.
The devil walks these halls. Only the mad or the desperate go in search of him.
I'm mad and I'm desperate. All right, so I can tell you right now, this is the weirdest setup I've ever seen for a boss. Sometimes you can tell where the boss is pretty easily. This boss is either in the top right or in the bottom left. He's in one of those two rooms, guarantee you. I usually assume he's the furthest or she's the furthest distance away from your starting location. So my guess would be in the bottom left. That's my guess. All right, let's take care of this. We got to be very careful here. We're going to beeline to the boss. Oh, spiders aren't that big of a deal. All right, just pour damage into these guys.
Abomination cleansed from our lands.
Hey.
Unforgiving.
See ya. I'm gonna go ahead and stun. Just stun everybody. Just stun them. Just stun and stun and stun. All right, let's go ahead and take this guy out.
Obliterated.
I'm feeling good about this boss right now. We're gonna try to take care of the backliners here. And then of course you're just gonna stun bot the front guy. Yep. It's really easy to hit when you have 150% base stun.
This is how a life is taken.
That's disgusting. All right, we will go ahead and just put damage on him. This won't stun him because he's already got, stun resistance here, plus 50% stun resistance for a whole round because he got stunned before.
Pummeling.
She crit, which I think if you crit, increases your chance of stun by an enormous amount or something if it's a stun ability. That's crazy. Everything's going our way right now. This is crazy. Now, I could go down, but why would I do that? That's 3 battles if I go down. And that's just going to make us weaker for fighting against the boss. There's no reason for that. I can come back later and deal with that if I have the extra gas in our tank. I'm not going to do that right now, though. That's inviting trouble. Let's just go beat this boss first. So let's use medicinal herbs. Nope. Let's use the anti-venom. Nope. Let's use a holy water. Oh, just a bunch of rare jewels. Well, that's nice. Good to know that for the future.
Yes, terrible. Nightmare-made material.
Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put as much possible damage as I can on our highwaymen. because he's going to be our damage dealer the whole fight. So I'm going to go ahead and hit him with this emboldening vapors to increase his damage and his speed for the rest of the fight. Just keep on hitting this. He's going to hit like a truck. So he spawns enemies, which is obnoxious. I could stun. There's a chance that she could stun him, but there's a much higher chance that the Crusader will stun because he has a high base stun. So I'm gonna try to get the Crusader to stun this guy and then use her, you know, stun the guys up front. Now I'm gonna have him take a turn off and also increase his base damage for the rest of the fight by an extra 14%. He's gonna be dealing a lot of damage for the rest of the fight after this one shot. The rest of the fight. And I'm gonna stun the Necromancer. Yeah. So now he won't be able to like spawn another guy. Now, we don't get to do that 50,000 times, right? Because his whole thing is he's a boss, so he has 125% resistance to stun. He doesn't like that. We got a cheeky one in there because this guy has such high base stun. Grape shot blast, because he does a lot of damage. He's just going to be pouring damage into people for the rest of the fight and just cleaning the waves. Can I use this on him again? Can I use it on him again? I've never done that. Oh, that's disgusting. I have never used that ability. I've never even thought about it stacking. Probably should have brought... That's okay. Let's go ahead and have him 27 damage. Okay. All right, and then she'll kill the front guy.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
Just kill him. Shoot the one guy. Hit up for 13. We'll take it. Noxious blast him. We're just gonna kill this guy within like 2 rounds. We're so ready for this fight. This guy's already dead almost. The clawing dead. That early stun matters a lot. That stun that we got on that Necromancer allowed us to essentially hit him with a 27 damage crit on the Crusader. We got really fortunate. He crit for 27. He actually dealt more damage than our Highwayman, which is insane. Oh yeah, the Necromancer, this guy's about out. The Necromancer's Apprentice. He's not the real one. We'll see the real one eventually. And then we'll go ahead and blight this guy out. I can't. Oh, I have Blight Grenade. We're good. He's just gonna die. Okay, he dies, and...
Reanimated bones can fall. Even the dead can die again.
Alright. Success. And we got the item. Dude, this item is slick. Extra 33% healing chance is going to be killer for us. That is going to be awesome. For the rest of the play, we're going to be able to hold this. It's going to be like a guaranteed slot anytime you see a Vestal. That's an incredible item. We are going to go beat the Crocodilian. This is the Crocodilian. We're going to do it. Wait a second. Why do we get 3 pitch-soaked torch? Do we get 3 no matter what? I thought we already started this mission and then stopped it. What? I don't know. I don't even know what I'm bringing here. I'm gonna bring some bleed protection here. Maybe some medicinal herbs. The food is unnecessary because we're not gonna be there that long. I think this is all I need. Because this isn't actually like a full mission. This is just us going up against the Crocodilian and we should finish after that, right? I think that's right. Like we should just continue off from where we were. It's not, the mission isn't like restarted.
Soaked and sinking, these stone terraces and sprawling gardens were the site of long-forgotten revelry and well-remembered regret.
I thought this mission worked like you could leave whenever you wanted. Maybe that's just after the first mission. Well, I wish I brought more stuff now. Yeah, he's gonna resist the stuns because this guy is... got a high base resist. We should still be able to beat this. It's just not going to be pretty. I'm glad I brought a few extra things in case. That's the high we want to burn. Man, this sucks. I did not realize that I was going to have to replay this entire thing because of this. I bled him, but not enough. It's annoying. The annoying part here is that this guy's set up to stun people nonstop, and there's a lot of guys here that don't like being stunned. And I've got a team built around, not necessarily stunning, but like support abilities, and these guys are, I was not prepared for this. And now I have a blight guy here. Dang, man. I got punished a bit. I know for a fact that future versions of this mission, or future visits to the courtyard, do not like punish you for leaving. You're allowed to leave and come back. So that's unfortunate that this one does work that way. I didn't expect that. The Crimson Curse. One of your heroes has the Crimson Curse. This curse is not like other diseases in the game. It can't be cured normally in the sanitarium like you would with any other disease. The only way to keep it at bay is with the blood. So we need to find vials of blood because this character is going to need to drink blood to survive now. She's basically like a vampire, but not quite. There's her blood. So we'll take all of this, and then later she'll be thirsty for it. But the nice part is we actually know where the locations of everything are because this is the same map as before. See, that's why I was surprised because I know the courtyard has the same layout every time you go to it. I don't think I brought any shovels, did I? Just kill him. 80% resistant to blight. Kill him.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
Oh, I don't have a shovel.
Without tools of iron, you must rely on flesh and indefatigable purpose.
That's brutal, man. Let's just shoot somebody. Let's just shoot somebody. Stun him. Stun him. Hurt him. We need that stress relief, we really do right now. I'll be honest with you. People having really high stress right before we go against the Crocodilian is not exactly what I want to be seeing.
Destroyed.
I might actually be greedy here and just start healing some stress on some people, because we're gonna need that when we go up against this big dumb Crocodilian, and having a little bit of extra stress removed right now might be helpful. Nice dodge. Nice dodge. I'm gonna heal everybody, and then I'm gonna stress relieve again. I'm just trying to get rid of some stress. I believe the thronging hive is in this hallway. There it is. We do this, we back up. We don't even go any further. So we'll have everybody dodge. I want to dodge as much stress and as much like annoying things as I can right now. Just keep removing stress from people all I can. I really am greedily just constantly spamming heal, stress heal. That's gonna matter in a bit. We need that extra stress relief before we go in here and fight this big guy. Man, I did not expect to have to do this entire mission again. I'm very fortunate that I thought a little ahead about it and was like, well, maybe I should, you know. Oh yes, these altars can completely remove your stress. It's big for us. Craving the blood. One of your infected heroes has the thirst, which can only be sated with the blood. Feed them soon or they're going to start to get weaker.
Compassion is a rarity in the fevered pitch of battle.
That's good. All right. Man, brutal. Come on. Stress relieve yourself.
Momentary abatement.
Nice dodge. Let's stun one of these random guys, right? Missed. Give us another attack, please. Oh, just attacking the same character over and over and over and just look at that. I think the game actually knows who has the most and they go for him on purpose. I think they do it on purpose. That's brutal.
Frustration and fury. More destructive than 100 cannons.
And this only happened because I was under the impression that this mission worked the same way as all the other missions at this location. I thought what was going to happen was after I left this mission, I could come back and continue where I left off. All the other missions at this location do that. That sucks. Everybody's got the Crimson Curse now. This mission turned into a big punch in the face. Way more brutal than it should have been. Everybody getting the Crimson Curse was not on my bingo card. I gotta be honest with you. Are you serious right now? Just die! And the stress that we've been dealt this game has just been absurd and absolutely disproportionate with what should have occurred here. And he's abusive. Every time they don't kill something, every time they don't do, he just adds a little stress. It puts everybody over the top. Let's go get this guy. We have 2 rooms left. I know that it's 2 rooms left before we fight the Crocodilian. I'm gonna go ahead and top off on food here just to make sure we're good. Let's go.
A hideous mutation. Unnatural and abhorrent.
Hit him for 2. Let's start stacking it. A little bit of stress, put him over the edge, you know. Oh wait, he's already over the edge, doesn't matter. All right, and then here we're gonna go ahead and make him the main focus because he's gonna give himself protection for the rest of the fight because we knew that would happen. Now he's gonna move, which is fine. Submerge again. She is. Stun him. Resist to stun. But throw down some dodge here because I'd like to dodge the huge damage effects if he's got one coming up.
To perform beyond one's limit.
7's okay. Apex Predator does a lot of damage. But see, that's why we got our healer with us. Hopefully she can take care of that. So now he's going to try to stun him. Good. Now he gets 2 abilities every round, so it's only going to take one of them away, but that's still good. Start stack and bleed on him if we can get away with it. All right, we'll go ahead and heal him for a lot. 7 is pretty solid, and we will go ahead and try to stun him again. Yeah, we could potentially just stun this guy every round and just take off one of his abilities. And I'm on board with that. I think we're okay now. If we can stop him from moving, that'll be big. I'm gonna go ahead and keep on increasing our dodge. Stun him again, maybe? Maybe? Nope, he resisted that time. That's okay. That's okay. We kind of expect that occasionally. Heal everybody up. We'll take a hit here, it'll hurt. All right, we'll dodge everybody again. This is a serious fight, man. You can feel it, like the stress. He's gonna go back. Is he gonna come forward? Oh, he stayed in the spot. So he heals there. That's which is annoying, but I'm not as bothered by that. I dodge. That sucks. Sure. Abuse. A little bit of abuse there for us. We needed that. Stun him under the water? So if he's stunned him there, then he doesn't get the chance to have to do the lurking predators thing, which is awesome. Heal everybody. Alright, he's going to start by hitting us for a lot, I think, here. Let's just keep spamming everybody with dodge here. Just keep giving everybody dodge. 15 dodge. 10's a lot, but he's a big tank. I don't care about that. That's actually the perfect person to hit with that. I don't care about that. So we're going to keep stacking bleed on him. There couldn't have been a perfect person for him to waste his time attacking our tank right there. That's great. Teeth Rake hurts. That's going to move her. We don't like that. But we talked about this. We already have the ability to move our highwaymen. So these other two guys in the back, they're never going to get displaced. We built our team so that would never happen to us. We're going to be fine. This Crocodilian's ours. I have zero doubt we're going to beat him. We're going to duelist advance on him here.
A singular strike.
All right. What you got, Crocodilian? What you got? Lurking Fear, go back a spot. I'm not going to waste my time with that. I'm just going to have her dedicate herself to making everybody have perpetual, the highest dodge. Because that's gonna matter a lot here. Let's stun this guy out of the game. Stun him out of the game. He's done. He's done. Not a threat anymore. That's what I wanted to see. Cool. All right. We'll heal her. Coming in clutch here. You're stunned. I don't care. Dodge again. We got one guy stopping him from attacking every round. We got another guy just stun locking him out of the fight. Bleed him at 15. At 15. What happened? It's a very different fight when you come back and your guys are leveled up and you actually have a plan. Oh, and he's attacking my guy with the repost. He'll attack back. We planned for that too, yep. All right. He's abusive. We got two abusive people on the team. Luckily, that doesn't matter because he takes one hit and he's dead.
Of the intelligence. Oh, so it has been said.
You're done, man. Got him. Okay. We got absinthe.
Creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
So we want to take this. This is a grave robber only item. It's a special item that you can only get at the Crimson Court. Increases the grave robber's disease resist, its blight resist, its blight skill chance, which is cool. Lowers max health, whatever, but increases crit, which is cool too. So here we're going to get rid of probably something like, we don't really care. There's not any reason to worry about food anymore. The main enemies are gone. I'm just going to top off because we have one more fight. I'll go ahead and I'll take the absinthe there. That is 100% getting taken, as well as that and the money. And we will go ahead and finish the rest of this mission off, I guess, quote unquote, finish the mission. I'm going to go through the rest of the locations real quick and see, because this last room, I know it has the Thronging Hive in it that we're going to burn. Look at the ground, see if there's any traps. I see none. See no traps. Look at this. Look at that.
To fall for such a little thing. A bite of bread.
The game is trying to stop us in the last few seconds here. Tilting everybody off the planet in the last few seconds. She become vigorous.
Adversity can foster hope and resilience.
That was actually really clutch that she hit that too, because they all see. I got cheesed by the game deciding that it was going to hunger check us by random chance, and then also throw an obstacle at us. So we just got hit by a bunch of stress and then a bunch of stress right in a row. That's huge, because then when she got stressed over the level, at the same time, you might not have caught that, but my Antiquarian also hit max. They were both about to get fully stressed out, but it triggered in order. And what happened was she hit Virtuous at the same time, or before the other character got to hit her, whatever she was going to hit, and it saved her because she removed forced stress from everybody, which is crazy. I told you to look at the ground. That was not there. I know that wasn't there. All right, let's get in there. You got one last thing to do here. I think this is that last room that has what we need. It might have a fight in it, though. Nope. All right, we're throwing this on there. We're burning it. We are done. It hurt, but we got through it.
In those younger years, my home was a hive of unbridled hedonism. Though outwardly urbane, I could sense in her a mocking thirst, in a grand display of sadistic sport. But as the moment of murder drew nigh, the gibbous moon revealed her inhuman desires in all their stultifying hideousness.
I love how it reveals the story to you like a little bit at a time. I also like how like they kind of play on the classic trope of it being a vampire, and because it's got that aristocrat kind of like overly elegant ball, lavish ridiculousness, and then it's not a vampire, it's a bug like thing. Yeah, that was good. We got a lot of good rewards here. I didn't expect to get so much treasure, but that's because I wasn't going in there thinking we were going to have a whole mission. I went in there with the expectation we just fight the guy and leave. So but that shows you the power of having characters that are over leveled to, or I guess leveled to the right level. They're all level 2. The reason that matters is because in the previous mission, we went through that fully ready. We had provisions. We were ready to. That time I went in there with half provisions, didn't even take all the items because I thought we're just going against this guy. We're going to get out of there. I didn't have enough of everything. I literally didn't bring any shovels, and we had to dig through things by hand. We still got through it. So making sure that you're leveled correctly to fight the particular location is important. So this is the item that will allow us to go back to the Crimson Courtyard. The Crimson Courtyard uniquely has a mechanic that's kind of weird. Like, you can't go back there unless you're invited to go back there. You might wonder, well, how in the world are you ever supposed to go back? Well, you'll get these little Baron's invitations, and every single time you go back there for any mission, it'll consume this. Look at this. They all have the blood portrait now, because these guys have all been infected.
These swarming fiends carry a pernicious plague. A sickness so virulent, so insidious. It is more a curse than a mere disease.
The hamlet has been restored to a livable level of degeneracy. The dispersal of this pestilence to the surrounding environments, however, seems inevitable. And this is what I was referring to. We defeated them by burning those thronging hives, right? But we also now let loose the entire Crimson Curse of the surrounding areas around the hamlet, so we're going to have to deal with the ramifications of that. The upside is now the town events that we have a chance of being good and no longer this every week. We can actually get some decent things that can help us, which is good. All right. Well, I think that's going to be it for me for tonight. I just wanted to make sure that I kind of knocked out the Crocodilian. That was my goal for today. I didn't expect to beat the Necromancer first and then go beat the Crocodilian. Knocking out 2 bosses, getting a few cool items. We got this new item here. We got this 2 of 3 item. We got the Absinthe, which is kind of an interesting item. It's not incredible, but it has some utility. We also got, very importantly, the Sacred Scroll. This item alone makes me smile for the whole day. I love this item. So we got some wiggle room in terms of what we can do now. We're no longer kind of like living in the shadow of the Crimson Curse. I mean, now it's more like it's splattered on all of our faces, but we no longer have to deal with it constantly shadowing over our town. We can actually start to see some interesting things occurring. So next time we come back, like we normally do, we'll put some people in their locations and figure out who we want to de-stress, as well as what items we'll buy and see what's available here. We'll look at all this stuff. But for now, I'm going to call it a night, and I appreciate you watching. And again, till next time, I'm the Blue Titan, and keep it real, man. Thank you. Goodbye.